We are so back. Welcome back, everyone, to the SBA. Whew, it's been a hot minute, but you know, life's gotten busy, and we wanted to at least get the ball rolling, start off the new year right. Let's get some SBA. I mean, you know, we don't got time to talk, man. We gotta just get right into this, man. Rip off the Band-Aid. We'll note that we won't be here next week, but we will be here the week after. So this is just to get the ball rolling, so we can get. And I mean, what a way to start rather than the occasional pummeling of the Daisy Flowers. Yeah, we're already off to a great start. It was a very interesting slate because we're probably getting built to ass in the first game, or we could just be, or anything can happen at this point. I gotta look back at the rosters, man. It's been a minute, but welcome back, everyone. Happy to be back. I'm still moving into my new apartment, by the way. We're still at the old place. It's been stressful. Life's been stressful. Life's been just busy, but glad that I'm back and we're at least get the SBA rolling. We are officially back in SBA season. Now, like I said, next week, it's more than likely I will not be able to make it, but the week after, we'll be right back to normal scheduled programs. So we have the, basically for the Daisy Flowers, they're trying to tank. At this point, Flame is trying to get the #1 overall pick. From the last time we saw him, it's gotten from bad to worse. I mean, it has not looked good for this team whatsoever. But nevertheless, oh, it's like riding a bike again. It's gonna take a little bit. I forgot this is the team of doom and despair with the amount of me's on it. There we go. Fireball, Vanilla Me, and of course, who could forget Red Magic Koopa? All right, Daisy Flowers. It's been an unfortunate season, but I mean, at this point, Flame's embracing the tank, so I mean, why not? I mean, you still have Warn Me, who is pretty decent, along with some others, Daisy, Wiggler, so it's not a terrible team. It's just they've been on the back end of some horrific losses that they could have easily won, so. Go, Gray Shy Guy. Goomba, and Monty Mole. We set these lineups. Yoshi got catcher. City Myron's third base. Magic Cooper shortstop. Tanks. God. Oh boy, it feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. Goomba left field, there we go. Warn Me on first, and then it's gonna be Yellow Shy Guy, Warn Me, Daisy, Wiggler. Worst Wi-Fi of all time. True. Magic Koopa, CJ Myrons, Gray Shy Guy, Goomba, Monty Mole, and then the team that's really been running through the SBA, the DK Wilds, man by Coach Florida Man. Oh, man, this team, I forgot how insane this team is. Donkey Kong, Vanilla Me. Fire Bro. Aizen Me, Chet Me, Shayla McWee. And then pitcher Donkey Kong, first base Dark Bones. Right field, Chet Meej. Right field, Heisme. Center field, Red Koopa. Taylor McWee second. Firebro shortstop. Vanilla Me third. All right, let's get back into some SBA action, shall we? After a little bit of a winter hiatus, the SBA is back for the second half of the season. Starting here in week 9, we have the Daisy Flowers sort of embracing the tank at this point. They're battling with the Bowser Jr. Rookies to get that first overall pick, while the DK Wild 6-2 on the season so far. Currently third in the standings, seeing if they can continue those winning ways. But Yellow Shy Guy's going to get it off to a good start there for the Daisy Flowers. Warn Me now up to bat. Looking to play spoiler here to Florida Man. It's Coach Flame. And obviously the people to watch out is that me outfield with Koopa. Very fast, very agile. It's definitely manned by that superstar in the right field in Chet Meej. Hit there from Daisy. That will be caught. No, that will not be caught by Heisman. Oh my goodness, and Heisman gets hit. We're off to a great start here in the second half. Heisman just doesn't grab a ball. And as a result, 2 are on with Wiggler up to bat. One of the best contact hitters in the SBA. Looking to try and bring Yellow Shy Guy home, and that's exactly what he does. 1-0 in favor of the Flowers. Magic Koopa now up to bat. Only 1 out so far. Daisy Flowers looking to get off to a hot start. Magic Koopa. Oh, what a grab there! Taylor McWee bailing them out, gets the double play. And the DK Wilds will go up to bat. Really, it's been a 3-headed race. The Bowser Monsters, the Wario Muscles, and the DK Wilds really are the big 3 when it comes to fighting for those bye weeks going into the playoffs, those top 2 seeds. And the DK Wilds have some ground to make up as they are 1 game behind. And beating the Daisy Flowers should be an easy task. Keyword should. They did score in the first. So here comes Dark Bones. Hits it over to the right side. And now we'll get Dark Bones on first base. KJ, I'm not actually going to scream it. I thought about it, though. Donkey Kong now up to bat. Wiggler's been the go-to guy at pitcher for the Daisy Flowers. And we'll get on base. Vanilla Me, obviously Season 1 SBA champion. Now here on the DK Wilds. Looking for redemption after a rough first 2 seasons in the league. Did an okay job in Season 1, but definitely has trailed off since. And it'll continue here. Can they get the double play? No, they're just going to get the out at first. So 2 runners on, third and second. With Fire Bro up to bat. One of the league leaders in home runs this season. Looking to continue that momentum here for the DK Wilds. That's deep, but that looks like it's going to be a foul ball, but that could be caught by Gray Shy Guy. And it will not! But it will call that, they'll call that foul. They get bailed out there. That's going to be another foul ball. I don't even know what happened there. Gray Shy Guy couldn't grab it, but they, instead of calling it a fair ball, goes the other way, and Wiggler gets a strikeout because of it. Bad luck for the DK Wilds. They can't get a run together in the first. Daisy Flowers will look to build on that lead. CJ Myron's now up to bat. One of the highly touted draft picks of the Season 3 SBA draft. Couldn't get anything to go. That'll be an out. So here comes Gray Shy Guy. Gray Shy Guy will easily be grabbed by Taylor McWee. Goomba now at bat. It's been honestly a pretty decent free agent pickup. So look to try and generate some offense. Will not be here. An easy 1-2-3 out for the DK Wilds. Not the best luck in the first, but that's why you got 7 innings here in baseball. Heisman has been a surprise home run hitter. Sneaky one at that. So if they're going to generate an offense, that would be a great way to do it. And Heisman will just hit over the middle, but Magic Koopa will get the out at first. While we got a moment, make sure you, if you're watching the SBA here on YouTube, make sure you tune into the live streams. As we see here, a hit from Chet Meej. Is that going to be gone? No, that's going to be foul. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tune into the live streams every Saturday here at 7 p.m. What a grab. Daisy's been an outstanding infielder. Could be getting some All-Star votes, as All-Star voting is going to be starting around week 10 for the SBA, so something to look out for. Taylor McWee, another grab there from Daisy. Daisy really trying to cement her name in that infielder conversation. There's a lot of good, decent infielders that could be getting All-Star votes. So we'll see what happens here, but Daisy Flowers will now go back up to bat. A rough start here for the DK Wilds. You can see, feels like sort of Ohio State right now. The rust is really showing after a long break. Donkey Kong famously went to Cabo during his time off, had some fun with the family. And Yellow Shy Guy. Oh, what a grab there from... And here comes Donkey Kong. Hit there from Wormy. That's going to be deep over the center field. But that will be caught by Chet Meege. Why are you playing? You're the first game of the day. What are you talking about? Oh. Oh. You know what? Welcome back to the SBA. The good old story of Rust versus Rest. And I had my cursor listen. I had my cursor hovered over. I think it was week 7. I don't know why. I don't know why it was hovered over week 7. I don't want to talk about it. Whoops. Listen, man, it's been a month, all right? It's been, well, realistically, it's been 2 weeks. But man, cut me some slack, man. It's been tough. I've had to move. I've had to do this. I've had to commentate. Good Lord. Wow, I made a mistake. Whoops. Shut up. Y'all are just preying on my downfall, and I don't like it. The fact that Florida Man was the only one to notice one is probably the crazier aspect, too. How did Flame not notice this? Yeah, that's a great question. Like, you knew I was going to be rusty coming out the gate. I posted the previews, though. Like, you guys should have known. This is why I'm Tekamish. KJ, how about you run the league? How about you have fun running the league and doing standings? How about you do it? I would love to see you do it. For their evidence of rigging. Alright, you know what? Why do I even bother? You know what? League's canceled. I'm not running the league anymore. The SBA is getting disbanded. That's why I have you guys here to point out when I make mistakes. Jesus Christ. Not a single person wanted to help me out. Not a single person. They just went through it like, yep, we're gonna just watch this. Alright, let's do this again, shall we? That's why at least we didn't play the full game and then we did it. If we played the full game and then we went through it, I'm openly taking it. You should still know. I love rigging the league. Alright. Warn me. Alright, let's actually get the SBA going. Okay. Listen. That's on me. I'm willing to admit that. But stop making fun of me because it hurts my feelings, okay? This is still probably a guaranteed loss. You're going against the Bowser monsters. I don't think it's gonna get any better for you, Chief. I'm gonna be honest, but you know, you do you, man. Alright. Alright. Mole, center. Goomba. Is left field. Green Shy Guy right. Yellow Shy Guy catcher. There we go. I'm back in the groove. We're good. You need a Flowers win here? You're the Wario Muscles! Bro, what? Bro, are we for real now? Son. Alright, Boomerang Bro is shortstop. at that. Boo's catcher, right? Yeah. Bobby. Okay, my rival this year is the rookies. It's not a bad rival to have. Because then when you guys are both good, that can like help you out. Monsters are ahead of us. Oh, how about you win your games? Warrior Muscles. My steak is too juicy, ad team, bro. They're literally second in the league, and you're complaining that you want to see like Bowser Monsters still lose instead of just trying to focus on getting a bye. I'm sick to my stomach, bro. This is why we can't have nice things. All right, let's actually start the SBA season. Welcome back after the winter hiatus. It's the second half of the SBA season here to start it off. It's week 9, and the Bowser Monsters will be going to Yoshi Park to take on the Daisy Flowers. For the Daisy Flowers, they've sort of embraced the tank. They're kind of in a battle with the Bowser Jr. rookies to get that first overall pick. For the Bowser Monsters, they are currently the top team to beat in the league. So we'll see what happens here. Can they become victorious and get their 8th win of the season? Warn me. Try to get a hit there, but Bowser will stop it. Wiggler now up to bat. Over the middle, and that will fall down. Wiggler will be able to get on base there. And hit there from Daisy will be fair. Can they get the out at first? Yes, they can. A great grab there from Yoshi. And the Daisy Flowers were able to get one person on base, but it was not enough. So the Bowser Monsters will start. And it's going to start with Dry Bones. Wiggler, obviously the person on the mound, has been really good. He really hasn't been the issue with the Daisy Flowers. See what happens here. Here comes Bowser. That's a deep drive to center field. Can that ball go? And Montimo makes a grab. Bowser, one of the league leader in home runs, in the top 3. And the GOAT was able to go up and grab that ball. 13-run differential of the Bowser Monsters. Of the big 3 teams involving the Warrior Muscles and the DK Wilds, they are currently the lowest in run differential, but have the tiebreaker against the Muscles. So they have that first seed so far. And that's going to be a strikeout against Boomerang Bro. So Wiggler off to a good start. Daisy Flowers will come back on base. We're going to see if they can get the first lead of the game. Hit there from Magic Koopa. Will drop, so Magic Koopa will get the first base. Obviously, the person to watch is Blue Critter. Definitely in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. Has been stellar here. And it's because of plays like that. Unbelievable. Blue Critter continues to amaze us even after the winter break. So 2 outs there, so Gray Shy Guy will be up to bat. Hit there over the middle, and Blue Critter will get that final out. Blue Critter has just been such an integral piece of this Bowser Monster team. And his offense really has been wishy-washy, but his defense has just been probably, arguably, some of the best in the entire league. Blue Critter has been fantastic here for the Bowser Monsters, and he'll get on base. So here comes Boo. They're going for a bunt here. Very, very interesting. They do get it off. So the sacrifice punt will not work. They will get the double play out of it. A monumental fumble. And just like that, that's 3 outs. Unreal. Bowser Monsters tried to get cute and get multiple players on base, but the Daisy Flowers snuffed it out. They'll go back on offense. Here comes Goomba. I'm going to start some offense here for the Daisy Flowers, and he'll get on base. Monty Mole. Can't get anything to go, so that'll be a double play. Yellow Shy Guy. I'm trying to send the ball deep into midfield. But again, Blue Critter. He has been a monster on defense so far all season long. And he's not stopping. Even after the winter break, there is no rust. So now Jimmy up to bat. Here for the Bowser Monsters. But that'll be an easy grab there for Magic Koopa.
Wow.
And here comes Bobby, the other half of that stellar outfield for the Monsters, including Dixie Kong. Has been a fantastic trio so far, but no good hitting there. That's 2 outs. And Yoshi trying to bring the ball up, but just a bad hit there. This is sort of a makeshift bunt, but it will not work. So we are scoreless through the first 3 innings for both these sides. Daisy Flowers have a chance to get on the board first, though. Their 3 best hitters are up. Warren Me will try and start it off. Warren Me hit over the middle. And, oh, Blue Critter actually couldn't get to it. Sort of trickled right through his glove, so he'll get on base. So here comes Wiggler. Wiggler. One of the best contact hitters in the SBA. We're already at a 2-strike count. He's got to be real careful. And just a bad hit there. Can they get the double play out of it? Yes, they can. So here comes Daisy. Really known for her power hitting. Can she get a power hit off here? 2 strikes early on. Still go for the power hit, but Boomerang Bro will grab it and throw it to first in time. Bowser Monsters looking great defensively, but offensively they have left much to be desired. Especially against the Daisy Flowers team, 2-6 with a negative 15 run differential. A quick out there, so here comes Bowser. And here over the middle. And Bowser will get on base. Boomerang Bro was an LVP nominee last year. Trying to right those wrongs here for the Bowser Monsters. Hit there from Boomerang Bro. That's deep to center field. Will the train play a factor? It looks like it will, but can Montimo still grab it in time? He can. This is one of those games that's going to end 1-0, isn't it? And here comes Blue Critter. Blue Critter. And they will not be able to grab it. So we'll put 2 players on base. An RBI chance. King Boo was really effective in the early part of this season. Has trailed off a little bit, but still a very good contact hitter. Can he help try and bring the captain home? How about this? A hit from Boo, and that's going to go fair off the foul pole. Bowser thought about going home, but it's going to be safe. That was almost an out. That could have been really costly. But now its base is loaded with Dixie Kong up the bat. And hit there, and Daisy makes the play! Daisy really cementing herself as that defensive player of the year in the infield. There's been a lot of good infielders. That little matchup there between Daisy and Blue Critter could be the difference. Right now, it's probably leaning in Blue Critter's favor if I had to assume when it comes to the voters, as voting for the All-Star game will happen in Week 10, well, the voting process will happen, and then the All-Stars will not be announced until, obviously, Week 14, but we'll see what happens in due time. Quick out there, and make that 2. CJ Myers tried to get it past Boomerang Bro, but could not. Very Shy Guy up to bat. Bowser Monsters trying to be disciplined defensively, knowing this is the type of fight that they're not really used to, but oh my goodness! That is the second time Blue Critter's missed an easy grab of the ball. Daisy winning this infield battle so far. Goomba can be a good contact hitter from time to time. Could we see it here? No, we cannot. It goes right to Bowser. It's one of those games. Welcome to the SBA, where the final score will be 15-14 or 0-1. There's no in between. But here comes Jimmy. Hit there, and that's going to be fair. Wiggler has really been the key contributor keeping the Daisy Flowers in this game. He has been a stellar pitcher. And hit there over the middle. Bobby. It's going to be caught by Monty Mole. Bottom of the 5th. Monsters looking to try and get on the board first. If Yoshi can just get on base, you could start with the meat and potatoes of the lineup, but that's not going to be the case. What a throw there from CJ Myrons. Daisy Flowers, top of the 6th. Can Monty Mole be the spark plug to try and get them back in this game? He'll get on base. Yellow Shy Guy. Back to the top of the order for the Daisy Flowers. And a hit over the middle, and they will get a double play out of it. Drybones with the heads-up play. Warn me. 2 outs, gonna have to be real careful. And there from Warn Me, and Blue Critter will grab that one. Bottom of the 6th. This is beginning to be a close game to the point where we might need some extra baseball if we're not careful. Except for the fact that we accidentally messed up the first game. If you are not tuned into the live streams, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you can tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern for all the live streams. And oh, missed the ball a little bit, but Monty Mole is getting hit by the tree a multitude of times, but Drybones will get on base. And I mean, if you want an answer to try and get on the board, it's going to be with Bowser, but goes for the contact hit. Smart play from the captain. Understood that the power hitting was not there, so it's going to go over to Boomerang Bro. You kind of understand his thought process behind it, and that ball is gone! Holy mackerel, that ball was sent to Jupiter! Boomerang Bro makes it a 3-0 game! Oh my goodness, I was not ready for that! The unsung hero is going to be Boomerang Bro. And finally, there's a breakthrough with the scoring. My goodness, that ball was absolutely nuked. And that might be all she wrote. As we see another deep drive here for Blue Critter. Looks like they will go back for it. No, they won't! They decide to not bunny jump. And Blue Critter gets a home run, making it 4-0. And Daisy Flowers have a rule that they can't score more than 3 runs in a game, so it's looking bleak. Now, he wasn't an LVP last year, someone asked, but he was a nominee because of how he was abhorrently bad in Season 2. He was not good at all. And he's really been revitalized here on this Bowser Monsters team. A lot of egos on his team he was on in Season 2. So maybe he's just in a more comfortable environment. Something to look out for. And hit there from Jimmy, and they finally get out. And now the Daisy Flowers know what they need. They need 4 runs in the top of the 7 just to tie it, but if they want to take the lead, they gotta score 5. And when you have a run differential of -15 and through 8 games you've only scored 21 runs, it is not looking likely here for Coach Flame. And hit there, and we'll go straight to Blue Critter. It's looking inevitable at this point. Can Daisy give them life? Get over the middle, and that ball will drop. So Daisy will get on first base. Drybone's starting to get tired. They do not take him out for Bowser just yet. They're going to try and get Drybones to a complete game before that happens. And what a grab there from Yoshi, and that's going to be a double play to end the game! A complete game for Drybones. A lot of fantastic defensive plays from both sides. But the 3-run home run by Boomerang Bro is going to be the difference maker as the Bowser Monsters win 4-0. Blue Critter is going to be the MVP. It has to be because of his defensive numbers. Yeah, a 50 in fielding along with the 70 because he got that home run. And he was absolutely dominant. It was a great day Drybones pitching wise. So it's definitely something to look forward to there. I mean, going to the other side, it was rough to say the least. I mean, only one person, 2 people with 30 and above, or 3 people 30 and above. It was just not good enough. You know, Wiggler did everything he can to keep them in this game, but they just had no offense. The tank rolls on as the Daisy Flowers will fall to 2-7. And if the Bowser Jr. rookies win, they will be tied for getting that #1 overall pick. But for the Bowser Monsters, they continue to be a dominant force and very sound defensively. They will go into Week 9, 8-1. That makes up for missing that game. Since that game was literally like, I'm not even gonna lie, that game was literally probably 15 minutes. That was like one of the quicker games we've ever had. It's definitely up there. All right, next game is the one to determine the tank duel between the Flowers and the rookies. It's going to depend if the Mario Fireballs can get the job done. We're going to go to Mario Stadium. It's the rookies versus the Fireballs. We'll see if they can get the... if Flame can be awarded and have it be at least a tie, record going into next week. But highly unlikely, but we'll see what happens. And now here, we'll do the rookies first. It's a very interesting team because it's not that bad on paper, but they just haven't been able to get anything going. I think Hammer Bro's been a real disappointment all season long. He's been horrific. So I mean, maybe they can sort of right the ship and sort of fight for that playoff spot, because the wild card is still wide open in my opinion. If you rattle off a few wins, you can easily still be in that contention for that wild card, but we'll see what happens. Right, Parajupa, then obviously Green Critter, Mario Fireballs legend. You have Purple Toad and Red Toad, who have been probably the best 1-2 Toad combo we've ever seen. I mean, it's been really good. They are leading the league in batting average, both of them combined. I mean, it's been a very, very good season for both of them. And obviously we got to get Meebert and Gamara on the team. There we go. We'll do them because they are first. Green Critter shortstop. Second base is Red Shy Guy. Purple Toad is Thirst. Then it's a this situation. You're there. I mean, both Toad combinations have been really good too, so. Right. Looks good, and it's gonna go Green Critter, Purple Toad, Red Toad, Mario, Meebert, Migamara. Actually, I got Toadsworth. Then the rookies. Koopa, you're here. Left field, Bowser Jr. Right. Yellow Magic Koopa second. Hammer Bros short. Paragoomba first. Green Noki at catcher. Rascal Me third. Green Dry Bones right field. And then it goes Green Dry Bones, Koopa, Rascal Me, Hammer Bro, Yellow Magic Koopa, Bowser Jr., Green Noki, Paragoomba, Paratroopa. Alright, let's do it. Welcome back to week 9 for our second game of the slate. The Mario Fireballs trying to keep track with their wildcard hopes, keeping them alive as they are at 4-4, going against the 1-7 rookies. The thing with the rookies is, can they win more than one game this season? That's really the main question. I mean, they had a loss against the Peach Monarchs, but I mean, it's been really interesting as we see immediately a hit there from Green Critter. Going back for it is Bowser Jr., who will make the grab. For the Bowser Jr. rookies, they have not won a game in quite, I would argue, in quite some time, because it's been a while since they've won a game. Oh, you have to go all the way back to week 1 where they were able to get their first win. And that was against the Daisy Flowers. So that doesn't look so good. I mean, for tie-breaking purposes for the draft, that could actually hurt them in that case as well. As you see, Red Toad and Purple Toad go off and get on base like usual. They are two of the best when it comes to hitting percentages. So here comes the pitcher, Red Pianta. Going to get the offense going for the Fireballs. That's going to be a perfect hit to get everyone on base. Mario. When he wants to, he can be a home run hitter. And will this be one of those cases? No, that'll be a strike. Mario just goes for the contact hit smartly, and that will send a run home. And the Fireballs lead 1-0. Off to a good start here for the Mario Fireballs. Here comes Meebert. The Mees have also been really good for this Fireballs team. There's a little bit of inconsistencies overall from the team in general, have been the reason they are 4-4, but they are able to get the double play before Red Toad gets home. So they'll switch sides. We'll get to see the Bowser Jr. rookies and see if maybe they can play spoiler to the Mario Fireballs. With them being the Fireballs, the Monarchs would jump up to that second wildcard spot, but then the Diddy Monkeys and Waluigi Spitballs would both have chances to sneak in there. So if you're a Diddy Monkeys fan, a Berto Bose fan, a Waluigi Spitball fan, you are kind of rooting for the Bowser Jr. rookies to shock the world at this point. It's looking unlikely if that's going to be the start of it, but here comes Green Dry Bones. One out already. Green Dry Bones looking to generate some offense. Right in the gap, and it's going to go almost all the way to the wall. Meebert does grab it. Here comes Rascal Me. Third batter up. Me, a hit and a swing and a drive there. Now it's going to go all the way to the wall. Green Dry Bones is going to go to third as a result. So runners on first and third, 1 out. Hammer Bro has been very disappointing. But on the other case, he's been the only source of offense for this team. So he has a lot to carry, a lot of weight on his shoulders. We'll see if that can help out here. That's a deep drive! Can they get back there in time? Ebert and Toad? Yes, they can! Sacrifice fly will be in effect, though. They did wait at third base. So they will tie up this game. Thanks to Green Dry Bones tagging up and going home. Here comes Magic Koopa. Red Pianta was sort of a surprise pitcher last year in the playoffs, thanks to Coach Mushbrain, but has been really good, and he has been one of the definitely the upper tier of pitchers. The Mario Fireballs are going to need that for the rest of this season. Start of the second inning, though, 1-1 tied. Both offense able to get a run on the board. Could be a little bit of a chippy competitive game like we saw last game. But here comes Red Shy Guy. And just a bad hit there. That's going to be a double play. Bowser Jr. rookies, they're not even a really bad team defensively. The pitching, they have a really big question mark there with Red Paratroopa. They don't know for sure yet if he is the guy for this team. But defensively, they're a really, really solid team. And they have some pieces that you would argue that, like we said, on paper, the Bowser Jr. rookies should be better than they are right now. And should be fighting for a wild card spot. I mean, like I said, you rattle off a few wins. The wild card is sort of up for grabs at this point. I mean, the Waluigi Spitballs are currently in the wild card spot. Kind of shows you how, you know, the top teams are really carrying all the weight, but then these lower record teams still have a chance late in the season. Bowser Jr., and that's going to be a strikeout! Strikeout on Bowser Jr., Red Pianta feeling it. Green Noki will be up to bat. Green Critter will make the easy grab. And Bear Goomba trying to do much of the same and could not. Oh, we have a moment. Make sure you subscribe, like the stream, and like the video if you're watching this as a VOD. And check out, make sure you tune into these streams every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. Preventing disaster, which would have been a Green Critter home run. Outfield stays sharp. Like I said before, subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so that way you know whenever we go live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, check out the Discord in the description of the channel as well. 2 quick outs there for the Bowser Jr. rookies, though. They've sort of locked in defensively. And hit there. Just a very rare bad hit there from Red Toad. But a 1-2-3 outs there. Bowser Jr. rookies will have a chance to take the lead. Can they do it against this stingy Fireball team? They've been up and down. They started the season 2-0 and have been 2-4 since. This has been sort of a frustrating season if you are Mushroom King, because it is his first season. Really a lot of coaching concerns because the coach that got fired from the captain's draft was not able to get Mario and make the team that he wants. Florida Man, yeah, he's one of the best teams in the league with the DK Wilds at 6-2. So now there's questions being made against Mushroom King coaching-wise within the building. But a win here against the Bowser Jr. rookies could get them off their back for at least a little bit. Especially coming out of winter break, that would be a really impressive win because you think of the rust concerns with a team like that. 2 runners on, though, for the rookies, though. slightly dangerous situation. Rascal Me, and that will be a double play. Rascal Me couldn't get it by Green Critter. To the 4th inning we go. Mario Fireballs looking to take the lead and retake the lead after having it in the top of the 1st. When it comes to any coaches on the chopping block, none right now. Looking at the overall standings, you could argue Coach Flame. Coach Flame could definitely be on the chopping block. You could argue someone like Coach D Sleep could be on the chopping block. But again, for everyone else, like they're new coaches, so I wouldn't put it past them to give them a little bit of grace. But look at that, Biebert is going to help send Red Pianta home and give the Fireballs the lead right back 2-1. First year coaches usually don't. They get a little bit of slack, you know. Even with them making the draft, it'd be really interesting to see if any coaches move. There's a bunch of coaches that are still interested in those opening jobs, that are assistant coaches that have been waiting in the wind to try and take a team, but you can only have 10 teams in the SBA, so something to look out for. And what a hit there from Mikamara. That's going to send another run home, make it 3-1. Look at a team like the Diddy Monkeys, who maybe Coach Connor's on the chopping block, but at the same time, I would argue that he's battling for a playoff spot, and I think the team looks way better than it did last season. And last season was sort of a unorthodox season, to say the least. It's like the season that got away in that sort of situation. Toadsworth with a star hit there, all the way down. That's going to get a run. Ooh, a run scores, but Toadsworth could not get the first in time. He had a little bit of arthritis. But they will go for the pitching change and throw in Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. knowing the severity of the situation. And Green Critter tried to get a star hit off of the start pitch, but does not work. Goes for another star hit there, and that will be an out. But Migamar will tag up and go home and make it 5-1. Purple Toad hit right down Main Street. And now we'll get 2 runners on. Game sort of getting away from the Bowser Jr. rookies like it's been all season long. They're in these close games, and then you get to the second half. I mean, if you only played the first set of innings, like the first 4 innings, for the most part of the season, Bowser Jr. rookies would have a way better record, because that's what it seems like. They falter late in games, and as you know, it has just not been good. Purple Toad and Red Toad do send a run home respectively. So it's up to Red Pianta. Hit there, but that will be foul. Red Pianta is just going to go for it all. That's going to be a deep shot to center field. Can they get back there in time? No, that ball is gone. Red Pianta adding the exclamation point. And the Mario Fireballs have a comfortable lead halfway through this game. Subbing in Bowser Jr. and he immediately has an accident in his pants. Not what you want to see if you are Coach Nuclear. Bowser Jr. rookies, if they do lose this game, they are still in a solid spot to get that #1 overall pick. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the later weeks, because Coach Flame really wants that #1 overall pick, so much so that he has a little bit of a rivalry with the rookies. Fives and rookies starting to develop a rivalry, and when those teams get good, that could be a storied rivalry from rags to riches. You were able to rattle off some decent hits though, so that'll get 2 runners on, no outs, but unfortunately that was your entire offense, and now after Bowser Jr. it trails off a cliff, for lack of a better word, and it doesn't help that Green Critter just got a double play. Now Green Noki up to bat. Could we see a Green Noki home run? I highly doubt it. And no. Quite the opposite, actually. What would be the betting odds on a Green Noki home run in Season 3? Not just this game, but in general. For a Noki to get a home run, that's got to be like plus 100,000 odds. There's no way, like, I don't think I've ever seen a Noki hit a home run. Not in the SBA. I don't think I've ever seen a Noki come close to hitting one. We've seen a bunch of walk-offs from Nokis in the SBA, but a home run is like out of the question. Wow. Plus 20,000 is being way too generous. I don't even think that's like I don't even think that's enough. Plus 150,000. 150,000. That sounds about right if you are the Bowser Jr. rookies. Asking for a home run from Green Noki is like asking, I don't even know, for $1 million to fall out of the sky. I mean, it's basically impossible. As Mario Fireball's looking to try and wrap up this game. 300,000. Are we just going to keep going up with the odds when it comes to something like that? Hit there from Red Paratroopa. Decent hit, but Nigarra can handle that easily. Like we said before, this is a good get-right game for the Mario Fireballs after the winter break. I mean, it's really interesting because, like I said before, this is a team that started 2-0, and we were like, oh, wow, this is a team that had some pretty important wins. I mean, we go back and look at them all the way back over to week 1. Week 1, they beat the Peach Monarchs, which now it doesn't even look like that bad of a, you know, that looks like a pretty decent win, especially with the Monarchs, how they've sort of responded. And then in week 2, they beat the Daisy Flowers 12-1. And look at how the Daisy Flowers are right now. I mean, it makes it look good when you can beat a bad team like that, but then you go down the list. I mean, they lost to the Warrior Bosses by 1. I mean, they're losing these very, very close games. Green Critter trying to go for a home run there, but that'll be foul. They lost to the Birdo Bows by 3. I mean, this is a team that's really frustrated. And oh, Green Critter going for a home run again. Trying to go for the sequel, can't get it. Paratroopa will grab that. And I mean, they lost after they lost to the Diddy Monkeys by 2. No offense. I mean, that was sort of you could tell that the Fireballs are sort of in a freeform spiral. I mean, it's been bad. And then Mario Fireballs come out and they beat the DK Wilds. Like, I don't understand this team whatsoever. Because, like, I was like, okay, yeah, the Mario Fireballs are back. And then you go over to the next week, they beat the Waluigi Spitballs by 1. And you're like, eh. And then they lose to the Bowser Monsters. So, like, this is the definition of a mediocre team. But in a good way, because even then, the wild card situation is, with the expansion draft, it is in a completely different, you know, stratosphere. Where if you're just 500, you can easily make the playoffs as a wild card team. And once you make the playoffs, I mean, anything can happen. As we see a deep drive there for Dry Bones, and they make the grab. Nikamara robbing the home run. And we've seen before, wildcard teams are currently 2-0 when it comes to going from the wild card all the way to the championship and winning. So, maybe you want to be a wild card team. I'm not saying the bye doesn't help you because, you know, your players could definitely use the rest. But I mean, I just don't see a real situation where like the wild card teams have just been better. It's about getting hot at the right time. It's about getting to that groove when you need it. How about this? A hit from Hammer Bro. That's deep to center field. Looks like that one's going to be robbed as well. Not even Hammer Bro can score. It's been one of those days of the Bowser Jr. rookies. But it's kind of been like that all season long, so I think they're just trying to get out of this game. Mario Fireballs. One more chance at bat in 8-run game because of that fourth inning stretch. And you can kind of tell they've been on cruise control ever since. So out there, so Red Pianta will be up to bat. And trying to grab it was Bowser Jr., but couldn't. Maybe you throw in Magic Koopa. Who knows? Maybe Magic Koopa's got to be your starting pitcher going forward if you want to try and win games. But if you're trying to lose games, I mean, keep doing the same thing you're doing. But maybe throw in Magic Koopa first and then Bowser Jr. after. Even then, it's a very interesting situation because Paratroopa hasn't been terrible. He hasn't been good either. But I mean, it's really been Bowser Jr. who hasn't been good as a pitcher, just in general. The LVP last season has definitely lived up to his name for all of Season 3 so far, getting a team back. I think it shows poise when it comes to pizza. Winning that championship with the Wario Muscles. The moment he moves on from Bowser Jr. And hit in the gap there. Makes it bases loaded. Trying to inflate the scoreboard. So Red Shy Guy will try and help out with that cause. And finally they get the out. Bowser Jr. And the rookies will go on offense for the last time today. We'll see if maybe they can get something going. Make the score not as bad. But a comeback is almost relatively impossible at this point. I mean, 16 hits to 6. It's been a very lopsided game. And that's going to be a strikeout for Red Pianta. Red Pianta's having himself a day. That's 3 strikeouts. And one person I think that is very underrated in the infield is Red Shy Guy. He probably will not get the All-Star nod, but someone to look out for. Now to the final out. I'm trying to go for a star pitch just to end this game, and that's exactly what happens. Green Critter ends the rookie's misery, and their tank continues. A very frustrating season. 9-1, your final score, with the Mario Fireballs winning. And it was really a rout there, especially in the 4th inning. And of course, your MVP, Red Pianta, had himself a day pitching too. Something to look out for. Just an average day from the rookies, but you need more than average to beat a team like the Mario Fireballs. I mean, a 15 in pitching, not bad. With 100 in bat, not too shabby. I mean, Meat Gamara had himself some fielding, some fielding play. So did Red Toad. So did Meebert, actually. So did Red Shag. I mean, very good all-around performance. And I think if you are a wildcard team trying to fight for maybe a bye slot, which is probably out of the hand at this point, you have to beat the bad teams by a good margin. And that's exactly what they did here. Beating the rookies and improving when it comes to this season. And now the Mario Fireballs are 5-4, while the Bowser Jr. rookies are 1-8 and with no hope to be seen. Yikes. Whenever I think like life's going bad, I always remind myself I could be the Bowser Jr. rookies. I always like to remind myself that it could be worse. I could be Coach Nuclear right now. Like that could be the case. Well, they easily hit the spread there, and oh wow, so now it's Wario Muscles versus Waluigi Spitballs. Actually, fun fact: the Bowser monsters were not able to hit the cover on the runs. The monsters only scored 4 runs. The spread was set at 4.5. The spread should have been way higher than 2.5 runs for Fireballs and Rookies, but I put the D Monkeys versus Peach Monsters as Game 4 because I think that has big playoff implications. I mean, if you beat a wildcard team like that, not only do you get the head-to-head, but I mean, you sort of gain some momentum to try and get on a little bit of one streak and get back into the playoffs. We could see the Diddy Monkeys in the playoffs for the first time since Season 1. Which could absolutely be a case. But now here comes the mid-off. Really, it's just one-sided. It's the one-sided rivalry. One-sided brother rivalry. Ooh, I can't win anything. Nuclear, it's Nuclear, I would either make trades or like switch up your pitching because Bowser Jr. is just not good. He's not good at anything. I don't think I've ever seen a player be a captain who literally can't do anything. Welcome back, crowd. What's good, Nuclear? Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. I will not be, like I said before, I will not be here next Saturday, but after that, it's smooth sailing from there on out. Because after tonight, I'm really moving the PC and we'll have like 2 weeks to set it up. And like move like all my stuff. Like I'm basically almost moved into my new apartment, so if I didn't pick Blooper, this maybe would have been different. Did I hear trades? I think you should make trades with Nuclear because I think the Bowser Jr. rookies are struggling and they could use your help, Wishbrain. They could use your help, Wishbrain. Who knows? All right. Anyways, besides that cringe fest, yeah, Wario Muscles versus Waluigi, the Wario City rivalry. Try saying that 5 times fast. And it's a one-sided rivalry. I mean, this game's going to be an absolute blowout. I would be remotely surprised if this is a close game. Really. I mean, I want to give D-Sleep at least, I want to give him like the benefit of the doubt, say like maybe he can do good. There's no hope. There's no hope for the Spitballs. The fact that they're in a playoff spot is honestly absurd to me, and I mean that in the best way possible. Because good lord, this team stinks. I mean, it's so bad. We'll go over to this. Listen, man, he loves Baby DK and he loves Tiny Kong. But the core from Season 1, it's not working out. Red Critter cannot save how bad this team is. That's how bad it is. Because you can tell there's a core here. You have Alton Me, you have Hennis Me. I mean, clearly there's people here that... And I think, who's the other one? It wasn't him. Wario Muscles. Who's it? Rex Meavers. The guy with the smirk. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't see him. Green Bear Chupa. Luigi, Tiny Kong, Green. Red Yoshi. Yellow Yoshi. Alright, let's set these lineups. So we'll do the poverty lineup first. Alton Me. Green Paratroopa pitcher. Waluigi first base. Red Yoshi catcher. Yellow Yoshi third base. SBA shortstop, and then it goes Baby DK, Alton Me, Hennis Me. Fifth is Green Paratroopa, Yellow and Red Yoshi. Alright, and then let me make double check. Wario Muscles. P. Piranha shortstop. This team is just so loaded with talent. I mean, come on. Why is King K. Rool in the outfield? What are we doing, bro? Who Who signed off on, probably Mushbrain. Mushbrain definitely put him in the outfield. I would not put it past him to do that. So Big Spick Me is catcher. It's me versus pitcher. I think Warriors on third. Yeah, okay. Wario third base. Rex Meavers, King K. Rool. Very interesting lineup. Throwing Rex Meavers. And then Binks. From a crowd, you didn't veto the trade? Listen, man. People can trade whoever they want to trade. And that was talked over with all three commissioners, all right, at the time. That was talked to all three commissioners. I know how this team exists. That's not what I'm saying. There was a second monitor. Can everyone say, like, man, what would you do in North Florida, man? How about, all right, let's do it. Week 9 in the SBA, and it's time for the Wario City rivalry. And to be honest, for at least this season, it is one-sided, but the Waluigi Spitballs are 3-5 in a playoff spot. So we'll see what happens. If they can somehow, some way beat the Wario Muscles 7-1 this season, it would be a shocker, as the Bowser Monsters would be the only one-win team left in the SBA. But it'll also give Waluigi Spitballs a real shot to really sort of separate themselves and try and secure that wildcard spot late in the season. And hit over the middle, and that's going to be an easy double play. The defense has not really been the problem here for the Spitballs. It's been the offense, and the defense can't be out there for so long that it becomes an issue. But here come the Wario Muscles. King K. Rool, that's going to be a swing and a drive over to the left side. Can they get back there in time? And no, they can't. That goes right over Baby DK's head. What a way to start here for the Muscles. The two-time Slugger of the Year for a reason. It was a perfectly timed buddy jump too. Just needed a literal inch of height, and he would have been able to grab that. Right way to start for the Muscles. Brown Critter trying to go for his own home run himself, but couldn't get it to go. But here comes Petey Piranha. And hit there from Petey Piranha. That's deep over to left field. Can they get over there in time? No, that ball is gone. A perfectly placed home run ball by Petey Piranha. And it's starting to become a rout. We haven't even entered the second inning. Big Spick Me now up to bat. Has been a great complimentary piece here for the Wario Muscles, but couldn't get it gone. Almost 3 in a row. Mushbrain is over here talking about how his steak is like too juicy and his lobster's too buttery. People saying this is all on Cryo. This is not all on me, okay? King K. Rool was made introduced salary cap. Introduced salary cap is the funniest thing I heard. That's a grab there for Brown Critter. How would I introduce salary cap? Also, make sure if you guys aren't tuned in during the live stream, make sure you tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications for all the SBA content. And join the SBA Discord. But going back to our conversation, how would I even include a salary cap even if I wanted to? Is there, do I need like a salary cap committee? Like, is it, because like, I mean, it could work. Who approved K. Rool for Wheeler straight up? To be fair, it's been a win-win trade for both sides. Because King K. Rool is a power hitter, and that's exactly what the Muscles were needing. Mushbrain is not bad when it comes to trades. He is a trade savant, I would argue. And I mean, Wiggler has been decent for, you know, the Daisy Flowers, and I would not be surprised if, you know, Wiggler becomes someone that Flame keeps going into next season. Right there from Blue Noki, and that'll be a grab. The real question mark here for this Warrior Muscles team is the people outside the Big Four. Can they produce when it matters the most? Red Critter trying to help out the team, and it goes off the arrow, so he will get on first base. Paratroopa going to continue the momentum. And there, and Pablo was actually able to make the grab there. And to be honest, when it came to Mushbrain, something to talk about with this Warrior Muscles team, like, you should actually look at D-Sleep for making this super team. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, Red Critter was the consensus #1 overall pick on many people's mock draft. And Mushbrain decides to just swing from the left side of the fence and go for PD Piranha, who was on the Daisy Flowers really, really inconsistent. Like, him being as good as he's been this season has been a rarity. We really haven't even seen this since really the beginning of Season 1. Like, PD Piranha has been struggling a lot. They'll change sides here. No score to be heard of, so Muscles will come back up. You gotta be fast. I mean, Mushbrain has a fast trigger finger when it comes to trades. I mean, he's just been that good with it. And you have to remember something that we talked about. Getting a bye is actually kind of a curse. At least within the first 2 seasons. I think teams that get a bye are like 1-3 in the semifinal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think teams that get a bye going into the playoffs are like 1-3 to make it to the final. Like, it is not a positive record. History is not on the side of the people who do that. And really, people who get those buys are like regular season merchants. As long as you make the playoffs, and if you get hot at the right time, that could be really the difference maker. Something like that. As Wario's gonna score, make it 4-0. Can King Rool pitch or play defense? Probably not. I think if you ask King K. Rool to play defense, he's gonna like pass out on the field. Like, King K. Rool is the definition of a designated like hitter at this point. Okay, I caused a stupid team by joining the server. Technically, yeah, because you started the expansion draft. I'm obviously joking, but hey. The good thing about having something like this is we're probably integrating something going into next season where the better teams in the SBA are not going to be able to keep as many players. That's something that me, KJ, and Pizza have been talking about, where the top teams that, you know, either win the championship or get a high seed don't get to keep as many players as the players who are on bad teams, as sort of a way to help with inflation. Yeah. Mushbrain, I don't even know what you were trying to do there. That was not... Oh my goodness! Brown Critter gets praised by Mushbrain and then misses the throw over to second. Yeah, Brown Critter and Magic Koopa for King Blue and Dry Bones, which I mean, in retrospect, King Blue was like had a decent start to the season, but there were woes with both sides of that trade. That trade was definitely a very interesting one. How about that, a triple play? Oh my goodness, the Wario muscles. So Muscles will go back on offense. Pitching change has came in. Blue Toad. That ball will drop, so 2 players get on. No outs. Pablo now up to bat. And Red Critter will be able to get 2 outs. Binks with me does advance to third. But looking to shut it down before the top stars for the Muscles come out. Blue Noki ground out to third. That's the at bat right now. Ground out. That's fair? They're gonna call that fair. And they throw in Red Critter. Yeah, they're throwing this game. That's. Take care, Derek J. What? I mean, talk about being in the pocket of the Muscles. I mean, what are we doing? Clearly fair? What are we even talking about, brother? What are we even talking about? Even the commish can't pay off the refs like this. That's gonna be another run score for the Muscles. Make it 7-0. Hit there from King K. Rool. That ball will drop, so that's gonna be another run scored. They can get, King K. Rool can get the first in time, and he does. Yeah, the moment they threw Red Critter in, that kind of sealed the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be shocked if there's a comeback. I get the out at first, but can't. Petey Piranha now up to bat. Hit there from Petey Piranha, and that ball is gone! Grand slam! Extra ham! This is bullying at this point. So yeah, Red Critter's not a good pitcher. We found that out the hard way. So they throw in Red Yoshi? Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, no, they're spiraling. They're spiraling right now. They finally get the out, but it's 12-0. D-Sleep might be on the chopping block. Oh, I hate to say that because he had a really good first season, but... Oh, man. The core is dead, for lack of a better word, for the Waluigi Spitballs. The fact that they're even in a playoff spot, like I said, was kind of absurd. I'd be surprised if somehow they make the playoffs. Man, it's been a rough season for D-Sleep. How is he even in the playoffs? What's his run differential right now? -10 and he's in the playoffs. For the love of God, can the Diddy Monkeys make the playoffs over the Spitballs? Oh my God. And it's only gonna get worse as they get the double play. And that's the thing, the Spitballs can't even tank because there's at least 2 teams below them that actually are trying to tank. The Spitball CPU was trying to tank for D-Sleep and it's still not working. And Yellow Yoshi will get the out at first. And hit there from Pablo. Now being out, Blue Noki will be up. I realistically have to see like what their schedule is even looking like for the next few games, because obviously they face the Muscles this week. Yeah, they face the Bows, the Diddy Monkeys, the DK Wilds, and the Peach Monarchs. Oh God. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough few weeks for the Spitballs, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine we go. It has not been a month. It's been like 2 weeks, give or take. Okay. I look up and they hit another home run. Okay. I guess so. Oh my God. Make it end. The pain, the misery. Just please end it. This is getting absurd. This is getting to the point of absurdity. It feels like the team's giving up on the head coach. Let's just call it as it is. Will they buddy jump for this one at least? Oh wow, now they do. Okay. I don't mean to laugh because it's mean. I really don't. I want to make that known. I'm not trying to laugh to be mean. I just feel so bad for D-Sleep. Oh my goodness. It's only gonna get worse, isn't it? Please, at this point, score 1 run. Do not get shut out by the Muscles. I beg. Okay, well that's a great start. Bottom of the 5th. They have 3 chances to get 1 run. I believe. Oh my God, actually? Okay, Waluigi got over the 2nd. Oh my God, Waluigi can go to 3rd. Waluigi can go to 3rd base. That's a triple! Let's go! Come on, please. He's literally on 3rd base. Do not, please. Oh my God, they scored a run! Rex Meavers add an ERA to that score line. Oh my goodness. Pigs can fly. The Waluigi Spitballs just scored a run in baseball. Oh my goodness. And it's back to mediocrity. They just wanted to get that 1 run. My day has been ruined. Oh my goodness. Don't worry. Brown Critter's gonna get a home run here just to respond. There's actually no fucking way. I wish I could script write that. I wish I could script write that. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Oh my. Words cannot describe how, oh no. Oh man. Line drive home runs, yeah. We need to probably disband the Waluigi Spitballs from ever being a franchise again after this. I mean, oh, how does this team have 3 wins? I mean that in the nicest way possible because who did they beat? Well, first of all, they lost to the Daisy Flowers. I mean, all these spitballs. They lost to the Bowser Monsters. Almost beat the Peach Monarchs. Lost 17-4 to the DK Wilds. I forgot about that game. Oh my goodness. They beat the Diddy Monkeys. And they beat the Birdo Bows. That was 2 of their wins. How? I don't even remember where their 3rd win was. Oh, it was against the Bowser Jr. rookies. Okay. I was saying coming into this season, Mushbrain, there's a clear difference, alright? Also, like, no offense, Mushbrain, but gloating about being an 8th grade baseball team is, like, not a flex. It's not a flex. It's like beating the Colts with Phillip Rivers, like current day Phillip Rivers. You should not be pumping out your chest. Like, this is what you're supposed to do to bad teams. Oh my goodness. How does this team have 3 wins? I understand the wins they got, but like how did this team even pull off 3 wins? And all right, top of the 7th. Can we 20 points? What's like the biggest blowout in SBA history again? Oh, we talked about it. I think it's like 20. I want to say it's like 20 or something like that. Someone would have to fact check me on that. And hit with the middle. Wario will get on base. This is coming from like the trade addict where he just loves to make trades. And oh, and I'm in on base. Don't tell me there's going to be a 3-run home run. If Red Yoshi strikes out King K. Rool, yeah, it's not happening. Oh my goodness. Okay, Paratroopa. Alright, the site is set for the greatest comeback in SBA history. Come on, it starts with Red Critter. If anyone can do it, it's this team. Oh my goodness, please. Please. Yes! That's a good start! Alright. Just 15 more runs, boys. What, 14? I've lost count at this point. Alright, 14-point deficit. Come on. Missed the throw. Ah, oh, that might have been all the gas I had left. I mean, it's Red Critter. I mean, he's bound to get a home run every once in a while. All right, Tiny Kong gets on base. You're only at 1 out. You need like the greatest rally in like baseball metric history. And that's gonna be a double play, and that's gonna end the game. The Wally Spitballs, whenever they lose, they have to lose in like integers of like 2. Like 2, 4, 6. Like they always have to like lose like within, it has to be multipliable by 2. Yeah, so that was a game. Wario Muscles win. PD Piranha the MVP. It's just a really well-built team. Shout out to Mushbrain. I mean, gee, my God. Like, just look at that, bro. And then, I mean, you got an 80 from Red Critter. It's not terrible. But anyways, with that being said, the Wario Muscles will continue their winning ways. And after getting 3 wins early on, the Spitballs lose another game and are at risk of missing the playoffs in the wild card. I don't think I've ever seen that many 100 grades at once. Like, that's actually absurd. All right, you know what, Mushbrain and Kissington? If you're gonna feel bad about letting up runs, I have something better for you. How about we watch some Diddy Monkeys baseball? All right, it's time to watch the Diddy Monkeys play baseball. I think we all want to. I would argue for all of us. We want to see Diddy Kong and King Connor succeed. This is like a Cinderella story. Like this is like UMBC back in like 2018. Like we want the Diddy Monkeys in the playoffs. They were in the playoff season 1. They won it all. Coach K Bark like retired, and then I'm on the Diddy Monkeys bandwagon. Not this freak off. All right. I'm a Coach Connor stan at this point. I want to see the possibility of a W. We all want to see King Connor succeed. Listen, at least the Waluigi Spitballers are having a better season than the Corpus Christi Commodores. That's all I'm saying, brother. That's all I'm saying. Yellow Pianta. Moonshine Guy. EJ Myrons. Baby Luigi. Green Magic Koopa. King Boo. Luigi could be a candidate for like a team next season too. Be on the lookout for that. Luigi Knight's getting some interest from some managers, from what I'm hearing. So, you shut your damn mouth. All right, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Baby Mario. This is a baby off. What though? Anyways, Pink Yoshi. All right, let's do the Peach Monarchs first. They have King Boo pitching. Luigi third base. King Boo isn't a bad pitcher. When people talk about the Mushbrain trades like they were like robberies in hindsight, but like Mushbrain still had a solid team even before the trades. Like Wiggler is still a pretty good player. King Boo is just a pretty good player. They just upgraded. But the thing is, like, the teams that got the players back, it's kind of a win-win deal. Like I understand people are going to be mad when it comes to certain things, but like Mushbrain just built a really good team. Center field, is Pink Yoshi in the outfield? No, he's second base. It's the babies that are in the outfield. All right, catcher, pitcher, first base, and then it's, I would say underratedly, Luigi's probably one of the best pitchers in the league. I would argue a top 3 pitcher in the league, and he doesn't get utilized like it. That's gonna seem crazy, but like, dude, he's had some games where like he looks insane. I mean, it's actually absurd. All right, Pink Yoshi, Baby Mario, Baby Daisy. We go over to the Diddy Monkeys. All right, Green Toad right field. Luigi first base. EJ Myrons, there we go, and then it's Green Toad, Toadette, Yellow Toad, Yellow Pianta. Dude. The streets will never forget season 1 Yoshi eggs, bro. The streets will never forget. It was a story for the ages, bro. The streets will never forget. All right, team is good. Let's do it. A shifty little sneaky heavyweight matchup here. Diddy Monkeys right now are in a playoff spot, but could really take control and put themselves in the conversation with beating the Peach Monarchs here. Both these teams 4-4 for the Peach Monarchs, 3-5 for the Diddy Monkeys. They're both really trying to be comfortable in getting that wild card spot because that is up for grabs in a very, very competitive scene to try and make the playoffs. Of course, the Peach Monarchs headed by Coach Yui, while the Diddy Monkeys are headed by Coach Connor. Both these teams have had good renaissances after last seasons with their previous teams, or previous stints, rather. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here as they do get the double play. Good start for the Diddy Monkeys. Throwing Green Magic Koopa in at pitcher has definitely helped out this team. Blue Dry Bones. Waiting for the perfect pitch. And we'll get it. And we'll get on first base. Peach. In the middle. Oh, what a grab there. E.J. Myrons. And the Diddy Monkeys will go on offense. E.J. Myrons, part of that DK Wilds team last season. Has had chances to grow and learn and has tried to be a leader for this team. It'll start with Green Toad. Green Toad will hit it over to the left side. Will not get past Baby Mario, but he will get on first base. Toadette. Contacted there. Now we'll put a runner on first. Oh, and Green Toad gets both. He goes to third. Unexpected, but now here comes Yellow Toad. The Toad trio has been really, really good for the Diddy Monkeys. Yellow Toad trying to send his green brethren home. Hit there, and that's going to fall, and that's going to make it 1-0 in favor of the Diddy Monkeys, but they miss it. So all of a sudden going the other way. They'll go for the buddy throw again, but not before Toadette gets home in time. 2-0 in favor of the Diddy Monkeys. Two RBI shot there for Yellow Toad. They're looking to keep the momentum going on their side. That is going to be a deep shot. It'll be interesting if the ice plays a factor, and it will! They will miss it! Yellow Pianta is going to go all the way to the third, and Yellow Toad's going to go all the way home! 3-0! The ice playing a factor in this home versus home stadium series. Baby Peach couldn't grab the ball in time. Diddy Monkeys taking a commanding lead here in the first. King Boo off to a rough start. Now here comes the captain. Hit over the middle, and that ball will drop. Let's keep two people on and be smart about it. Almost going through the entire rotation. Diddy Monkeys off to a red-hot start. And hit there from Green Shy Guy. Will be a double play, but that will send another run home. Make it 4-0. They will go for the line change, and they will throw in Peach. They have plenty of pitchers to go through, and when one doesn't have a good day, we have plenty of others to choose from. And they finally get out of the inning. Something to look out for. As well is Pinky Yoshi on the Peach Monarchs. Has been really, really stellar defensively in the infield. That second base is going to be a dogfight to see who wins when it comes to the voting, when it comes to who gets into the All-Star game. I mean, we're live here on YouTube. If you guys aren't tuned in on the YouTube, make sure you tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and make sure you join our Discord if you want to check out the SBA more. But it's really interesting because, I mean, I can ask the people in the live chat as well. I mean, this could go, the All-Star voting can go any way possible because it is so wide open. And hit there, we'll go right to EJ Myrons. Like, Pink Yoshi might be an all-star snub just because of the position he's at, which I think is insane. But nothing for the Peach Monarchs. Diddy Monkeys will hold on to that 4-0 lead going into the bottom of the second. Baby Luigi. And Josh Miara gets him out at first. Green Magic Koopa now up. Looking to add on to the offense is Green Magic Koopa. Well, what a grab there from Pink Yoshi. That's stuff we're talking about, the game-changing plays, but even then, like we said, there's a chance he's an all-star snub. I mean, it's insane the amount of talent we have when it comes to all the different teams and all the different players showcasing themselves for the all-star game. Hit there from Toadette. That's going to be an out. Peach Marks will go back up. This is a very pivotal matchup, especially for the wild card scene. The head-to-head's going to definitely play a huge factor. Magic Koopa over the middle, and Baby Mario will get on base. Overall, the defense has been a lot improved from last season for the Diddy Monkeys. Hit there from Baby Daisy over to that left side. All of a sudden, 2 runners on. This could be a chippy back and forth contest if they can get some hits together and try and send some runs home. King Boo now up to bat. King Boo trying to go for the long shot. Can they get there in time, though? That's the thing, and they will. And Baby Mario's going to get bold and go all the way to third and not pay the price for it. So here comes Luigi. Runner on first and third. Will just be a contact hit over the middle, and that will send a run home. But the Diddy Monkeys, they have to be careful. Just because you have a 4-run lead does not mean you can't just start to rest your laurels against this Peach Monarchs team. They are a very feisty team, and they like to try and stay in games as much as they can and be competitive. And they will go for the bunt here. The sacrifice bunt to advance 2 runners. They're going to have to rely on Peach to just try and get this ball in the open area. Try and possibly send 2 runs home. And that will not be the case. Diddy Monkeys lock up on defense. They do allow a run, though. So now it's a 3-run game. This was debatably in the conversation for Game of the Week, but we know how good the Birdo Bows and the DK Wilds can be on that game style. Also, we've seen Peach Ice Garden a bunch of times that night already. A beautiful stadium nonetheless, but what a hit there from Yellow Pianta. That's going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to get Yellow Pianta to second. Fantastic hit from Yellow Pianta. Now it's the captain versus captain matchup. Like we said, Yui, coach since season 1. Connor, a coach in season 2, in relief of the SBA champion, Coach Jackie Moon. Oh, that actually goes through Baby Daisy's hands. Yellow Pianta's going to go home and increase the lead back to 4. Off of the star pitch as well. That's very impressive coming from Diddy Kong. Shy Guy tried to go for the star hit. Will not get it. Already 2 strikes. And that will be a strikeout. Peach desperately just trying to get the Monarchs back on offense. Gonna have to deal with EJ Myrons first. That'll be foul. Those line drive home runs are gonna probably be the only way you're gonna get a home run in a stadium like this. What a grab there from Pink Yoshi, my goodness! And Josh Maurer will get on first base there. He reach up. Now, Magic Koopa getting a little tired, so Diddy Kong will come in. It's about halfway through the game. So it's a good position to be in. Because you didn't have to bring him in early. Yeah, Jackie Moon won in Season 1. And after a bad start in Season 2, started to give, duties over to Connor, who was his assistant coach at the time, and then fully committed to giving all of his work over to him. And that's going to be a run score for the Peach Monarchs, making it back to a 3-run game. A really good hit there from Pink Yoshi. Pink Yoshi's starting to come alive offensively as well. Something to look out for. Jackie Moon, going out on top. What a season it was, too. Just a great season. 7-7. No one expected them to even make a run towards the playoffs, let alone the final. And did a really good job. Nevertheless, go to the game at hand. Diddy Kong going to try and use a star pitch there. And they do get the out at first. Athletic coming from Pianta. But the runners advance, so Baby Daisy going to try and get 2 more runners in. And hit over the middle, and that ball will not be caught. But they play it smart and just keep it bases loaded with 2 outs. Because with a good hit, King Boo could send 2 or maybe even 3 runners home. And hit there from Boo, and that's going to be foul. They're trying to go for it also, just goes for the contact hit up the middle, and that's going to give them a run scored. But Pink Yoshi's going to get bowled himself and make it a 1-run game. Both these teams fighting to try and up their profile in the playoffs. This has the implications, it feels of a playoff game or a playoff preview, which would be absolute cinema if this was a full-on Peach Ice Garden rivalry. And a hit over the middle will make it bases loaded yet again. And now they throw in Toadette. So you don't have to worry about the buddy jump per se. It's not really something that is becoming an issue. So putting Diddy Kong in the outfield is not the worst situation. But Toadette at pitch is going to be really interesting. They allow a run, so now it's a tie game. Diddy Kong has good throw power, but a 4 or even 5-run lead has been desecrated. And now it's back to a tie game. This 4th inning has been a struggle here for the Diddy Monkeys. And hit there from Peach, and they do get the double play they need. So Diddy Monkeys will look to try and get some runs right back. This is a very stingy Peach Monarchs team, and the Diddy Monkeys know that the Peach Monarchs were going to give them all that they had. This is a team fighting for a playoff spot. They're fighting just as much, if not harder, than the Diddy Monkeys. Hit there from Baby Luigi, and that's going to get him on base. Magic Koopa hit over the middle, and that ball will drop. So 2 runners on. back to the top of the order. You're really confident in this Toad part of the lineup. But Josh Miara gets a double play out of it. Tried to sneak it past Josh Miara. Not good enough. So now 2 outs. Toadette can't. And oh my goodness, Josh Miara was milliseconds away from making this a 1-2-3 out inning. But here comes Yellow Toad. And Yellow Toad over to the left side, and that will make it bases loaded. And back to the superstar of the team, Yellow Pianta. We'll look to try and send some runs home. Waiting for that perfect pitch. But Peach has other plans. Will that become an issue? No, it won't. Oh, that could be close to an out. No, it will be luckily foul. They get bailed out of that one, but Peach goes right back to the well and trying to get him caught off guard. And somehow Yellow Pianta gets a hit off it. That's going to send 1 run home. Now Toadette's in a bad situation. Close play, and she gets it. 2 runs scored. The Diddy Monkeys retake the lead. Fantastic team effort from the Diddy Monkeys to get back in front. Peach has got to feel frustrated. Threw multiple star pitches at Yellow Pianta, but could not get that last out. And they will change up the defense and throw in Luigi, one of the more underrated pitchers in the SBA. Trying to close out this game from the midpoint. And hit there from Diddy Kong. That's going to be a curved ball there. And oh my goodness, Yellow Toad tried to go home when no one was looking, but that'll be safe. So bases loaded again, 2 outs. Will Green Shy Guy be able to get another run home? Hit there from Green Shy Guy. That's going to be perfectly there. That's going to send 1 run home. That could send 2 runs home. Yes, it will. Back to a 4-run lead for the Diddy Monkeys. EJ Myron's now up to bat. This has been a perfect response for a Diddy Monkeys team that if we looked at last season, when they would face adversity, would just not be able to respond whatsoever. But King Connor has turned this team around into a perennial playoff contender. And that's what he's trying to do here, trying to win against the Peach Monarchs. Back and forth game. This has been absolute cinema. It was between this and the other game, the DK Wilds and the Berto Bows, which will be next. But both games are going to be fantastic watches. Baby Peach now up at bat. What a grab there from Green Shy Guy. Can't get the double play off. Bad chemistry with Luigi. You do get the 1 out though. Pink Yoshi. Try and go for the simple hit, but that will be a double play. No, again, the bad chemistry playing an issue. Monarchs getting bailed out here. And hit over the middle. Not going anywhere. 2 runners on, 2 outs. One thing about having this be a home stadium that is really beneficial is having, the outfield chemistry not really play a factor is not the biggest of issues. So it helps them out in that case. But now 2.5 innings left. As the Diddy Monkeys look to try and extend this lead. Hit there from Baby Luigi. Baby Luigi has been a surprise big contributor here for the Diddy Monkeys. Green Magic Koopa. Over to that right side. Baby Daisy can't get to it, so there's a chance that Baby Luigi can go home, and that's exactly what he's doing. A triple for Magic Koopa and an RBI scored. It's 5 runs. Diddy Monkey's looking to make a statement here when it comes to the wild card scene of the SBA. Couldn't grab it. Was Baby Peach, or Baby Daisy. Green Toad gets on first base. Toadette up at bat. And hit there. And that will be a double play. Yoshi trying everything he can to try and keep the Monarchs in this game. And hit over to that right side. And that will send a run home. Green Magic Koopa tags up. And goes to home sweet home. Back up to Yellow Pianta. He's had himself quite the day when it comes to hitting the ball. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Back to the captain. Hit over the middle, and Josh Millar makes the play. But not before the Diddy Monkeys put the Peach Monarchs in a big hole that they're going to have to try and climb themselves out of. And they're going to have 2 innings to do it to get 6 runs. Starts with one of your superstars in King Boo. You're going to need to get some offense from your big players. Hit there from King Boo. Goes past everyone, and that's going to get King Boo at least 2 bases. Luigi now up at bat. Goes for a star hit. Unexpectedly. And King Boo could go home as a result, and that's exactly what he decides to do. So an RBI as a response off the star hit from Luigi. Unexpected, but they're able to get a run back. 5-run game. Blue Dry Bones, right in the gap. We'll get 2 runners on. Hit there from the Peach Monarchs over to that right side, and that'll be caught for the out by Green Toad. Josh Miura now up to bat, and that's going to be a double play thanks to EJ Myrons. Green Shy Guy now up to bat. One more chance to get insurance runs for the last chance for the Peach Monarchs to try and take the lead or tie this game. And over the middle, nowhere close, so Green Shy Guy will get on base. Hit there for EJ Myrons going for the home run ball, but that'll be foul. Swing and a miss, so strike 2. And that's going to be a strikeout. Luigi trying everything he can to try and keep the Monarchs in this game. And hit there from Baby Luigi will be a double play. So the Monarchs know what they need. 5 runs to tie, 6 runs to take the lead. Like we said, the Monarchs are a very resilient team. And it feels like a new era under this stint of Coach Yui's. Can they do the impossible and tie the SBA for one of the biggest comebacks in SBA history? And Pink Yoshi in the middle, and that will be caught. Great defense. Down to the last out. Baby Mario, strike. Baby Mario looks like he's going to go for it all, and that's going to just be a solid base hit. Baby Daisy going for a star hit. It actually goes off Yellow Pianta, and they get the grab! An unbelievable play from Green Shy Guy! catches it as he's frozen solid. And the Diddy Monkeys will keep their playoff hopes alive and inch closer and closer to the top of Wildcard Madness. MVP Yellow Pianta had himself a day. 110 in batting, 10 in fielding. Really was the key contributor for this entire game. And Monarchs did everything they could, but the Diddy Monkeys have a date with destiny, as now they have the same record as the Monarchs. Both teams 4-5, but with the Spitballs loss, they have now inserted themselves into Wildcard Madness as of Week 8. Absolute cinema. I think the one thing, Connor, the one thing you have to be proud of is the fact that, like, if that was, like, your team last season, if they ever faced adversity like that, if, like, the other team just, like, came back and, like, tied the game, like, that team would do nothing as a result. Like, they would literally, like, crumble. But then, like, you look back on it, like, the fact that they, like, faced adversity and they still won that game, that's got to be a good feeling. That's got to be a great feeling. All right. The game we've all been waiting for. Over the DK Jungle. It's going to be the DK Wilds, one of the best teams in the league, going against Bow Culture. And we know Bow Culture has a chance to pull the shocking upset, and that's what we're hoping for here in this game. Someone tell Florida Man his game's on. Tell him to stop watching hot football. Oh yeah, football's on right now. That's probably why. All right, Vanilla Me, Fire Row. Yeah, it's got to feel good. It just feels like a new team, man. It really does feel like a new team in a good way. All right, Bow Culture. Light Blue Yoshi, obviously. Trey Mears. Michiro. The Goat Blooper. Birdo. The Drink. Hideous Creature. Funky Kong. Who am I missing? Don't even call him the goat. Who am I missing? Why am I missing someone? Oh, Blue Pianta. How did I miss Blue Pianta? All right. Now this is a game I've been waiting for. I know this is gonna be a fun game. Blue, oh my god, the Drink is starting at pitcher. Oh my god. Oh no, wait, that's Blue Pianta. I was gonna say, I like mixed them up and I'm like, yo, wait, there's no way he's throwing the Drink at if you threw the Drink at starting pitcher, I probably would have laughed my ass off. That would have been so funny. Trash Squid. I thought for a hot second it was the Drink. That would have been hilarious. I'm like, oh, he's throwing. All right, good. Oh, my fucking nose. Ugh. The Drink gets locked down and outfield. Oh, yeah, for sure. Might be Yoshi second. Birdo, Blooper, catcher. First is Trey. And this might be Yoshi. Trey Mears. Monkey Kong. Yoshi. Michiro. The Drink. Your drink's right there. There we go. Light blue tray. Blue. Yep. Alright. Alright. Just so you know, Florida man, we were actually on the right game this time. I'm not messing up. I want to make sure that you're proud of me in that case. Catcher, red match, Koopa. Second base, Taylor McWee. Disrespected it. What's the story behind Hideous Creature? I don't even know the story behind it. Red Koopa. Dark Bones. Donkey Kong. Vanilla Me. Izumi. Chet Meach. Taylor McWee. PLNF. Okay, how did you type that so wrong? Good luck. How? Bro, that's 2 times. That's 2 times. Type it right, bro. Good lord. Florida man can't spell to save his life. Left field eyes me, chat me. Bad luck, no fun? Bruh. No, should I get... No, the Hideous Creature is Blue Yoshi. Dark Blue Yoshi. According to lore. Let me make sure lineups are good so I don't mess up. Blue Yoshi second. Alright. Game of the week time, baby! Week 9 SBA Game of the Week time. And it's the DK Wilds looking to continue their winning ways. Obviously, they had the loss to the Mario Fireballs a week or 2 ago after the winter break. And this is sort of a get-right game. But again, Berto Bose, they're playing desperate. They're trying to play spoiler to a team like the DK Wilds. They lost to the Wario Muscles in the, just last week. But then 2 weeks ago, they lost to the Mario Fireballs, which was probably Game of the Year candidate. So we'll see what happens here. How about this? A hit from Blue Dry Bones. Can Michiro get back there in time? No, he can't! Michiro's old Bones couldn't get back there in time, and Dark Bones makes it a 1-0 game. Hopefully this is a wake-up call for the Berto Bose to try and lock in. Going back, and Dark Blue Yoshi gets the grab there this time. You can definitely tell after that first home run was allowed, they started to lock in on defense. Michiro was sort of late to get to that first ball. Came back for the second. And he's back at it. Vanilla Me now up to bat for the DK Wilds. And hit over the middle. And now get Vanilla Me on base. 2 outs. And this is the guy you gotta watch out for. Firebro is dangerous. Fireball, 1 ball, 1 strike, and that's going to be a hit deep. And will they catch it? Yes, they will! Michiro back at the wall and able to grab it. And now here comes the Berto Bose. Looking to try and take down the giant known as the DK Wilds. As one of the top 3 teams in the SBA, the Big 3. Seen as a little brother compared to the Bowser Monsters and the Warrior Muscles. But they're trying to get back into those winning ways, and they're going to start it off 2 straight outs. That time a grab from Taylor McWee. And this is the guy that's sort of been inconsistent all season. When he's on, he really can be an X factor for this team, Funky Kong. Looking to try and spark the offense here, and that's going to be a hit to make him get on first base. Dark Blue Yoshi now up to bat. And hit over to the left side, but Fireball will make the grab. Change sides. Good defense from the DK Wilds early on. The Mii part of the lineup up for the DK Wilds. 4 Miis, the most Miis on a team in SBA history across all 3 seasons. And Heisman is going to start off with a base hit. Here comes Chet Meach. Looking to possibly add to that tally. And he's going to get a base hit as well. Izumi is going to try and get over the third base, and he will. Taylor McWee. Taylor McWee trying to send Heisman home and add to this lead. Hit there. Over to the right side. That's going to be fair. That's going to send a run home, and that's going to send Chet Meach to third yet as well. An RBI there for Taylor McWee. Just fantastic base running from the Miis. The chemistry between the 3 of them have been phenomenal this season. Here comes Red Magic Koopa. Hit there, and that's going to be a double play. If you're the Berto Bows, you want to get out in this junction, prevent the superstars from coming up, and that's exactly what they do. We'll have a chance to respond here before those superstars come up. Michiro, hit over the middle. No one's going to be able to get to it, so that'll be a base hit. Blue Pianta. Up at bat. Donkey Kong, your pitcher for your DK Wilds. Hit there from Blue Pianta. That's deep over the right field. Can they get back there in time? Tough angle. Chet Meach makes the grab. Blue Pianta tried going for it all, but the buddy jump gets there in time. Chet Meach has been a day one Florida Man supporter, following him to every location he's been to for good reason. He is a superstar outfielder. The Drink now up to bat, looking to get on base. Hit there, will go right in the gap. So that'll get 2 runners on, 1 out. Rupert now up to bat. Hasn't had the best season. Definitely the Achilles heel of this Berto Bows team. But can he get on base? Exactly what he does. Base is loaded now, 1 out. A fantastic opportunity as we have the captain versus captain matchup. The coaches clearly, both sides desperately need a win to keep pace with their own respective groups. An interesting shot here, and oh! Star pitch for star hit! That's gonna get separated around. They get the double play! What a sequence of events! And somehow Firebro makes the grab! Are you kidding me? A perfect counter to the star pitch, and Firebro has Donkey Kong's back. A bad hit there, that'll be the first out. Unbelievable defensive play from Firebro. Donkey Kong now up to bat. Donkey Kong just goes for the contact hit, but Light Blue Yoshi makes the grab. 2 outs, Vanilla Me up to bat. And hit there, and that's exactly what you do not want. Because as a result, one of the superstars for the DK Wilds is up. Fire Bro. With the right trajectory, can send this ball to the moon if he wanted to. That's going to be foul. That ball was absolutely sent into the stratosphere, though. Let's just go for the contact hit, but Birdo will make the grab. And that's the thing. You really can't make contact hits against this Birdo Bows team because that infield with Light Blue Yoshi and Birdo is so spectacular. It is almost nearly impossible to get balls past them. Nevertheless, Light Blue Yoshi will be up at bat and get on base. Trey Mears now up to bat. A veteran in the SBA at this point. Donkey Kong trying to hold on to this 2-0 lead. And will they get the double play? And yes, they will! Trey Mears has really not been doing good in that 2-hole. But Funky Kong could just switch up the entire momentum with a solo home run here. 2 outs, so he's looking for it all. That's going to be a deep shot, but that's going to be a pop fly. And Koopa will easily grab that, and they'll change sides. Funky Kong, he's just been inconsistent because he has been labeled as the go-to guy for the Birdo Bows. And he has just not delivered here this season. And in the middle, Heizumi will get on base. Jet Meej will go for the sacrifice bunt here. This is a very questionable call. And they will get it off. And they will get the out at first, but they will advance Heizumi to second. Interesting call. They'll see what happens here with Taylor McWee. Taylor McWee grabbed by Birdo. And they try to get the out at third instead of him the out at first. And Heizumi gets there. So now 2 runners on. Only 1 out. Dangerous situation for the Bows. Lupiante trying to be extra careful here. And hit there. Trying to grab it was Birdo. She can't. 3-0 in favor of the Wilds. Perfectly placed ball there by Magic Koopa. Koopa now up at bat. You're begging for a double play here before the top players come back up. Koopa actually wanted to go for it all. And that's going to be fair down the left sideline. And that's going to send another run home and make it 4-0. A perfect hit there by Koopa of all people, who had the walk-off home run earlier in the season. So Dark Bones is up to bat. We'll just go for the contact hit and make it bases loaded. For who else? Wilds. Looking for the kill shot. Trying to end this game early. And they're actually going to go for a star hit here. And that's going to go all the way to... Wow, I forget his name. That's embarrassing. I don't know how I forget his name. How can I forget Michiro? I don't know how I've just blanked on that name. So they score a run. It is 5-0. You expected more out of someone like Donkey Kong, because they will get the double play out of it. They only were able to get 1 run when they could have really ended this game and made it possibly 8-0. But nevertheless, it is still 5-0. Bows have had some chances on offense, but they just cannot capitalize. Can they try and come back in this game? And that's going to be a bad hit from Dark Blue Yoshi. And that'll be an out. Ichiro now up to bat. Ichiro hit over the middle. And he'll get on base. Blue Pianta now up. And hit over to the right side. That ball will drop. Can they get out of there first? No, they can't. The drink. Donkey Kong knowing the situation. Trying to guilt the drink into a bad, batting decision, but will not work. 3 runners on, bases loaded. All you got to do is just prevent an ugly play if you're a blooper. And that's exactly what happens. Double play. Blooper continues to be the Achilles heel of the Bows. Back to defense they go, and it's going to be against Firebro to start it off. Knowing the severity of the situation with him getting put in, she's going to start using those star pitches. Hit there over the middle for Firebro. Michiro will make the grab. And hit there. 2 nice defensive plays from the Birdo Bows. Chet Meej will not be able to get to the base, so that's going to be a 1-2-3 out scenario. Best case if you are the Birdo Bows. You need some sort of spark on offense. Can the captain be the one to get it? And hit there. Over the middle. Off of the star pitch. Will not go far. Now being out. And now here just goes straight to Firebro. It's looking more and more likely like the Donkey Kong led team will get their 7th win of the season. As this was a statement game because the Birdo Bows were playing desperate. With a win here, they probably would have overtaken the Diddy Monkeys for that last wild card spot. But if they were to lose here, if this score holds, they're going to be battling with the Diddy Monkeys for the rest of the season to try and get into the playoffs. Red Magic Koopa. Birdo gonna just try and use those star pitches frugally because she doesn't want to get tired, but desperate times call for desperate matters. What a play there from Blue Pianta. Now Koopa up to bat. Looking to try and extend this lead for the Wilds. And looks like he will get on base. Oh, and the barrel actually plays a factor. Koopa's going to try and go to second and get there. A little bit of an earthquake there. Koopa takes advantage. That's going to be the second strike. Just try and get out of this inning. So that way, they'll have 2 chances to get 5 runs. You gotta look towards someone like Funky Kong. He's damaged goods at this point, but you just need a spark, a sign of hope. Can Funky Kong get the scoring started here for the Birdo Bows? That's a deep shot to center field, and that ball is gone! When the world needed him most, he got a 1-run home run to give the Birdo Bows some life. Can the rest of the team respond? Hit there from Dark Blue Yoshi. Can they get the out? Yes, they can. Eat your own Blue Pianta could be a great 1-2 punch. And that will not be the case. It's going to be up to Blue Pianta to try and get one more score back before the 7th inning. Convert all was Blue Pianta. Will not swing at it. And hit there for Blue Pianta. We'll get him on base. The drink. Trying to help this team out. Goes for the star pitch and somehow it works. And that actually goes, the earthquake works against him. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. And again, it relies on Blooper. If Blooper can just get on base, Birdo could have a gigantic opportunity. Hit there from Blooper. That's going to be perfectly in the gap. That's going to send 1 run home. That's going to send 2 runs home. It's a 2-run game. Bo Culture is not dead yet. Donkey Kong starting to feel the effects of this game, so they will go for the pitching change. Who will it be? And it will be Red Magic but the smart choice. And Birdo just goes for the contact hit. They know what's been working for them this game. Light Blue Yoshi. Can he continue the momentum over the middle? They can't grab it! Bases loaded, but Blooper decides to go home! 1-run game! Blooper! The lock-in of the century! It was 5-0 just seconds ago! And with a good hit, we could be talking about a tie game. Trey Mears over the middle, but can get there in time. A great rally from the Wilds. Or a choke from the Wilds. 4 unanswered for the Bows. You're telling me there's a chance, but you have to go through Donkey Kong and Fire, bro. You gotta hope that Birdo can do the lock-in of the century and get you to the bottom of the 6th here. And luckily, it doesn't pay that bad. Donkey Kong only gets on first base. There's talks of him being traded, and Blooper immediately walked in. So 2 base hits there. Not a good sign for the Bows. Up to Fire, bro. Probably look for some star pitches if you are Birdo. And hit there over to the right side. Can that go? Oh, that's off the wall. But Donkey Kong's going to go home and make it a 2-run game. Very close to a home run. Runners on 1st and 3rd. Still no outs. To the me part of the lineup we go. And hit there will be a perfect hit right there. Send another run home, make it back to 3. DK Wilds, knowing the severity of the situation, trying to pull away. Chet Meej. Hit there. They're trying to go for the double play here. They will get it. Firebro stuck in a bad situation, so now it's up to Taylor McWee to try and keep it alive. And hit over the middle. And that will be caught by Michiro, so they know what they need. Bo Culture is going to need 3 runs to tie, 4 runs to win the game, and prevent extra innings. It starts with Funky Kong yet again. You need him to be the hero for this team. He started the run last time. Can he do it? Hit over to the left side. That's going to be against the tree branch. Can they get back there in time? And they do. They get the buddy jump off. It was in a weird situation. hoping for a glitch. They could not get it. Donkey Kong tried his hardest for the home run. Dark Blue Yoshi, and now being out. Down to the last out. You need the rally of all rallies over the middle. And oh, that goes by. Will Michiro try and go to second? No, he'll be smart about it. But no, he'll actually go to second this time. You need a miracle. You have the players in your lineup to do it. You need someone like Blue Pianta to lock in. A perfect hit could set them up nicely, and that ball will drop! Oh, and it goes off the earthquake! That sends a run home! Pianta gets the second! And it all relies on the lore legend and the slugger community. Can the drink do the impossible? They're gonna do a lineup change. Throw in Highs in Me! Oh my goodness! This is a very risky scenario over the middle. Can they get to it in time? Can the drink get the first? No, he can't! A perfect hit over the middle! Fire Bro grabs it! Heartbreak for Bowl Culture and relief for the DK Wilds. What a wild game. And the Wilds survived to get their 7th win on the season. The Bulls will fall to 3-6. You can tell Florida Man was pooping his pants literally the entire time. Highs in Me, your MVP. 60 in batting, 20 in fielding, but everyone had a decent day. Not the greatest day from Donkey Kong. They shut him down, but everyone else contributed. Dark Bones especially. Man, if it wasn't for that Dark Bones solo home run, we could be talking about a completely different ball game. And Berto just did not show up. And probably the biggest game of the bowl season so far. It really was. Like, even Blooper showed up. Man, your captain not showing up is alarming when this was basically a game to try and get you back into the playoffs. But that will do it. The DK Wilds survive a wild one as Bowl Culture falls to 3-6, but the DK Wilds will move to 7-2 going into Week 10. My name is Commissioner Crow, and we will see you guys next week for more SBA action. I find it honestly hilarious. Derek says that like he's going to like trade Blooper. Derek says he's going to trade Blooper. And immediately he has the lock-in of the year. It's hilarious. But that will do it here for the SBA. We'll, like I said, we will not be here next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. So basically this was just to get the ball rolling. We're back at it. We're back in it. Next week I will not be available, but the week after I will be. So we will see you guys then for more SBA action.